Ho, 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 little girl. Well, tell me, what can Santa get you this year for Christmas?
Let's go with a big fat cock.
A big fat cock?
Jerry!
Seinfuck Christmas Edition.
Funny.
We are funny.
We are funny. We are funny. We are funny. We are funny.
Why did you want to do this?
Are funny. We
Okay,
are funny.
Seinfuck on 3. 1, 2, 3. Seinfuck! Hi, everybody.
All right, guys.
I feel like we need like a zip, zap, zop thing going on.
All right, let's do it. Zip.
Zap.
Zop?
You fucking asshole.
Yeah. All
You
right.
fucking set us up for that bullshit.
You screwed us over. All right. We're about to do short form improv at Comedy Sports
For a group of 10 people.
in front of 15 people. All right. Do you understand that Del Close is going to be in the audience and he's going to judge us? All right. If I swear to God, if you ruin this for me and I don't get onto the fucking house team, I'm never going to get in front of that showcase set so I could potentially audition for SNL.
What about my future, Robert? What about my future as a Hulu commercial bit actor?
I did. There was some like rage in that, like some sort of like thinly veiled, because you are like a big improv guy there, Malcolm, right?
Oh, damn, outing him in public?
Okay, you know what? This is a form of doxing at this point.
You asshole, I almost spit my tea everywhere.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm not. That was me playing a character. Those are me playing old jealous improvisers who I've encountered.
Yeah, like everyone else in the improv stage, Sasha, Malcolm's playing a character.
A character, of course.
Yeah, I'm always playing a character who sounds like me, acts like me.
He's a complete asshole like me.
Everybody in the Kenosha improv scene.
But sometimes says things that are a little off key.
Yeah, a little off kilter, a little different.
Yeah, I'm a little different. I'm a different, all right? I don't wear plaid shirts. I wear graphic t-shirts.
Whoa. Graphic tees with the group's name on them?
Yeah, I buy my underwear from American Eagle.
Wow. Do they have the name on the band that you can wear on your OnlyFans page?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
As for me, though, I go out dripping every morning and obey.
Just as a quick question, what would you boys want to name the improv group?
No, it had to be something, clearly that's a pun. We have to do a pun and a name.
Why does it have to be a pun? Can't it just be Sluts Anonymous?
That's what all of the good Hey, Robert. All the good improv teams have a pun in them, all right? They all are pun-based names, all right? And if it's not a pun-based name, they're going to miss it.
I don't want a pun.
Robert, listen. If it doesn't have a pun in the name, they're going to think that we're an indie rock band, and we're not an indie rock band. We're a fucking improv group, all right? We bring the laughter, all right? We are funny, all right?
We are funny.
Are funny.
We are funny. That's right.
We are funny.
And if we don't bring some cheer,
yeah.
if we don't bring some cheer to this old folks home, this retirement home that we're performing at, they're going to fucking off themselves, Robert, and it's all going to be on your ass.
Yeah, they're going to overdose on Xanax.
No, they're gonna. God damn it! Why can't I think of the boner pills? What are those called?
Viagra.
Viagra. Yeah, they're gonna overdose on Viagra.
Cialis.
Or Hims.com.
Or black tar heroin.
Yeah, Hims.com, future sponsor.
If your AI hits us, Blue Chew, we would love to have you as a sponsor on the program.
Yes, please, Blue Chew.
You haven't returned my emails. That's okay, but we can come to an agreement.
Come on, Blue Chew. My dick hasn't worked in weeks. I need this sponsorship.
For Robert's cock. For Robert's cock. For all of our cocks.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is our big cocks.
Well,
humongous.
We can't beg for ads too often.
I guess we should get into it because this is the Christmas episode, and to spark the Christmas episode.
What's more Christmas than an improv group, right?
First, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas improv night.
Merry Christmas to the children.
But because this is Christmas, I have been asked to read a statement by our lovely editor and producer, Sasha.
Is it his resignation? I'm genuinely curious because I don't like it when people spring things on me.
I'm just going to read this.
Why'd you get all quiet? Why'd you guys get all quiet when I asked if he was resigning? Do you know something I don't?
No, I don't, because he clearly didn't send me the
I
statement
sent him a large sum in the mail.
in the mail.
Anyway, completely going back on topic, ignoring whatever Harper said.
Wow.
Though I will not be participating in this year's first annual Seinfuck Christmas extravaganza, he didn't capitalize extravaganza. I feel like he should have.
Weak.
I have prepared a statement which will be read by one Robert Delilah. It goes as follows. Christmas would be tolerable if it wasn't for those goddamn add-ons kids thrown in while singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Get out of her with that shit. No more like a light bulb. No more like Monopoly. No more in his underwear. What gives them the right to do something like that? Could you imagine the audacity of doing that to any other song? Wouldn't be caught dead squeezing more words in between Leonard Cohen's breaths while he's singing Hallelujah. These carols are bad enough, so why do I have to dread every Christmas season someone's stupid little kid shouting, like a flashlight, shrilly in between the reprieves? Also, it ends with, like Columbus. Like Columbus? Indigenous erasure much? Also, no more Mariah Carey at Christmas. You know she's trying to own the idea that she's the queen of Christmas because every year she earns enough residuals from that loathsome dirge, to buy another monogrammed Yanni egg to add to her collection.
Oh my God.
I would have pronounced that word right. Just want to throw that out there. I would have put that word right.
Yanni?
Yanni.
Yeah, Yanni was the word that you stumbled over.
Y-O-N-I? I don't know what the fuck that is. A Yanni egg.
It is a vaginal egg that you use as Kegel exercise equipment.
Oh. Why does it have to be... Okay, anyway.
Save your comments to the end, please.
Let me finish. She definitely sung that song to her ex-husband, Nicholas Cannon, so you know true love is dead. Merry Christmas, everyone in podcast land, from our family to yours. That was the most complaining Christmas.
Yeah, I'm just going to say.
I thought he had some good points.
Like Columbus, yet I'll give him that.
But anyways, we should go back to the statement. I guess it wasn't a resignation.
I guess. you were hopeful.
You were hopeful.
You were hopeful.
I was confused by the complaints in terms of can you reread it, Robert?
Only if we do it 3 more times, and
I'll cut you off if you do it another time.
His primary complaint
was that kids were adding, like, you know how there's the part in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a little shiny nose like a light bulb, but then but the kids are supposedly adding other lines so that they could be involved, like Monopoly. And in his underwear, apparently. I've never heard in his underwear, but like flashlight.
I've never heard of any. I didn't even realize kids were adding on to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Like, how many preschool Christmas plays is he going to that he's enough to complain about?
Maybe mind your own fucking business, Robert.
Yeah, but also like Columbus, I'll take it there. But why? One, that's not real. No one says like Columbus.
Could be the city. Listen, it could be the city. They could be like Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, that is not a bright city. That is a dark cesspit of a city.
It might be dark. I don't know. I've never been.
Isn't that Columbus, Ohio, where they generally do the Republican convention?
Probably. Listen, I don't want to shit on Columbus.
Let's talk about something that we've all seen collectively before we went live in the recording here. There's been a trend I've noticed recently, and a lot of naughty TikTok people have been replicating and duplicating and trying this recipe out on different forms of poultry and meat, where they use
hot
Cheetos and cheese as some sort of seasoning. I'd like to take a stand here on the Seinfuck podcast and say, why? Why are you doing this?
Why?
You sound so desperate.
It's a waste of hot Cheetos. It's a waste of prime rib. It's a waste of a turkey. Yes, it's a waste of hot Cheetos. You could literally feed hot Cheetos to fish and it would go to a better cause than putting them on your Thanksgiving turkey.
Nice. Kill the fish. The fish have had it too good for too long.
It'd be some very obese fish.
The ocean can have a few car batteries as a treat.
But only once every few weeks.
Those who don't know. Those who don't know.
Fun fact, every time I get on a boat, I toss one battery into the ocean.
Well, the Coast Guard is on the lookout for a man dressed in a seafaring captain's outfit on a rowboat throwing car batteries into the ocean. Local improv legend Malcolm McLeod was last seen in the Bay of Toronto.
Yes, the Bay of Toronto, a real place. Yes, I was there.
The very real place, Bay of Toronto.
Listen, a lot of our viewers, not really in Canada.
I would honestly, I'd say probably most of our viewers are in Canada.
Most of the ones you know.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's just because like 50% of our staff is from Canada.
Yeah, and the other 50 are in countries unknown.
I'm actually in Liberia. Don't ask.
And I won't make any jokes about it either. You can't.
We literally can't.
Yeah, the Lord of War guy like Liberia a lot.
Oh, that's right. As of this, what? I mean, maybe we shouldn't date the Christmas episode.
No. We like talking about current events. Here's something that we can use to date the Christmas episode. Congratulations on the World Cup win, Argentina. I knew you could fucking pull it out. Or congratulations on the World Cup win, France. I knew that you were going to beat those fucking assholes into the dirt. Fuck Messi. Tuh. I spit on him. Sasha, please edit in the appropriate response to this Sunday's final.
Which is just the French national anthem.
Hold on, you did. Sorry. I'm sorry, Harper. Did you congratulate Argentina on winning, but then also say "fuck Messi" in the process?
No, he was playing to both sides. He's like a war profiteer.
Oh,
You have to play to the eventuality.
who are they playing against?
France.
Oh, fuck France! Goddamn.
Well, hey, I mean, you got no one to blame but Morocco.
Oh, I love France. France is the best. That they're
Going for a
poutine is incredible.
Yeah, they're not full of cheaters.
Yeah, France is great. There definitely isn't a girl who was French who ghosted me not that long ago. Nothing harsh there.
You're gonna blame their soccer team for that?
Yeah, she had to go back. She was like, "It's World Cup time. I've got to go."
Robert, it is your World Cup. I cannot be with you. I cannot be with you any longer.
You in the World Cup, you have a terrible soccer team. I spit on your football.
I call it soccer to spite you.
Yeah, Robert, I'm going to Qatar.
Robert.
Le diable.
God damn it.
I like to picture all French people as like characters from a Dumas book, you know, just like 1800s noblemen, even when they're dirt poor, where they go around talking to each other like, "Oh mon Dieu, I seem to have dropped a golden louis."
I'm just like always think of them as like post World War II, just like they're always just angry and smoking and cursing.
Right.
Yep.
What's the first seg?
I mean, I could do my seg.
I mean, the first segment was Sasha's letter. I feel like that was the unofficial first seg.
Okay, the first seg that really matters is, and it's one of the boys.
You were trying to deprive Robert of a segment there, Malcolm, out of jealousy. That was sour grapes.
Yeah, one of the sign boys,
The
right?
sign boys.
Let's fucking go, the sign fuckers.
Let's get the chant one more time. We
are fun.
gay.
We are gay.
Robert, I noticed you got very quiet.
We're not gay, but it's okay if you are. No judgment.
It could become rapping youth ministers.
Yeah, that was a good bit.
I'm scared of the devil because the devil tells me that I need to download Grindr and have sodomy.
Whoa,
Pastor Paul.
I used to be a big time porn producer. My name was Jazzy P.
And then I found God.
I used to invite girls to my California house and show them my pee. But then I found God.
And then I found God in a clean, nice blonde, and I live in Missouri because that's where all of God's favorites are.
And then I self-flagellate every night.
And I weep in front of my poster of Jesus.
We're grasping
We're painting a picture of this man's life, and it is not good.
Floundering at the moment.
Yeah, it's a lot of floundering.
Since the
with
internet died, we
fish.
have to make up for at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, no, we're on old-timey radio, actually. I don't know if you can hear.
You know what this episode feels like right now? It feels like, you know, when you don't see family for a long time, like not like your close family, but like extended family, and they all come back for the holidays, and then all of a sudden you have to make small talk, and you're like, I don't really like you, or like I don't I'm not that interested in your life, and so you're just kind of like talking, like, yeah, oh, that's cool. So you're still working at the restaurant, huh? All right, that's cool.
I hate that.
And they're like, oh, so you do a podcast? I'm like, yeah, it's called Seinfuck, and it's it's a funny name.
We talk about jerking each other off and touching each other's balls and stuff. It's cute.
It's cute.
Yeah, we're fairly popular in some African nations. It's no big deal.
Oh, dude, let's go.
And a very specific square mile of North London.
Yeah, very specific North London. Burkina Faso loves us.
Excellent stuff. Yeah, I do that occasionally. And what I love is that they try to remember the last job that you worked, so they have something to talk about.
Oh, like 100%. Yes.
Maybe like 2% of the time they know what job you're doing currently. And that's only because you haven't changed jobs since the last time you saw them. So if you walk into someone and they'll ask you, so are you still working at the jewelry place? You'll be like, no, I got laid off from there 6 years ago. I'm in a coal mining business now and have the black lung.
Oh, cool.
Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, that used to happen with my grandpa all the time. Not that I don't love my grandpa, and we have awkward conversations.
Why would you preface that as it's happening to my grandpa all the time? I just want to say I do love my grandpa. Like
No, I don't love my grandpa.
No, well, my grandpa is no longer with us, but what he'd always do when I'd see him, and I didn't see him that often, maybe like once or twice every like 5 years, and every single time is just like, so what you up to nowadays? You still working at the it's just like, I know you're trying, and it's very cute.
Bless you. Here's what my uncles would do. I'm not going to name the uncle. We used to have a Christmas party at one of my cousins out here, and it was corny. It was like a white elephant gift exchange where we went to the dollar store. And like one year, someone got a cheeseburger. It's very cute,
Yeah, it's a who's cheapest relay.
Yeah. They're from a certain part of the Midwest. And just, with the kind of conversation that we would start to see there is like my crazy uncle. We'll call him Sawyer. My Uncle Sawyer would be leaning in with my little brother, and I come outside to see how they're doing. And he's just like, oh, yeah, we had pounds of the stuff coming over the California border. And the best part is your dad, he sees the border patrol coming. He starts bailing it out the back like he thinks that's going to save us.
You know what? Well, sounds like you had a cool uncle, and that's a compliment.
Oh, he's a very cool uncle, apparently.
He's a cool uncle, if you know what I mean.
And by cool uncle, I mean an alcoholic.
Yeah, he most certainly is a lush.
Oh, my God.
Lush and flush.
I guess this kind of segues into my segment.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I did want to ask you guys, since this is our first Seinfuck Christmas extravaganza, I wanted to know what your most traumatic Christmas memory is.
Oh, great.
Oh, fun.
Oh, either that or the worst gift you ever got for Christmas. I'll give you that out if it's really that bad.
No. I'm going traumatic.
Yeah.
I'm going traumatic. I got a few. I got. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, sure. Lay it out, Mayor. What really scarred you about this season?
Hold on, Malcolm. After me. Mine's far more traumatic, I guarantee it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was very much into Bakugan when they were a thing when I was around 13. And then I wasn't.
Pretty sure Bakugan is still a thing.
And my little brother was very much into Bakugan at the time Christmas rolled around. And wouldn't you know it, my mom didn't have time to adjust plans after she found out I didn't like the things no more. So under the tree is about 24 packages of the Bakugan. And I would start unwrapping the ones with my wrapping paper. That's how we coordinated. And I saw they were Bakugan. I gave them to my little brother. Soon enough, I realized that all of my presents were a Bakugan, except for one single Wii game. And when I tried to relay this information to my little brother to not make my parents feel bad, and God bless them, they looked like they had failed. They were hangdog, like droop-faced. if they just didn't have that expression, I honestly could have just like pantomimed my way through it. But they look so sad. I was just like, hey, I think some of those are actually mine. And he fucking lost his fucking noodle, went berserk, and like it was a big fucking to do. Ruined Christmas, all because I didn't want to like Bakugan.
Oh, this is genuinely very sad.
Why did you ask us to relive this?
because exactly that right there.
You're just looking for writing material, you Scorsese wannabe.
I'm not gonna direct. Thank you very much.
I'm a producer.
I'm a producer of cum.
I hate your guts.
Okay, there, Malcolm. So you got to beat Harper's Christmas memory. What you got?
Yeah, you got to beat my trauma.
Yeah. All right. So I have two that I can talk about. I'm gonna say both of them.
What's the third one you can't talk about? Tell me later.
Yeah, I'll tell you off air. We'll put that behind the paywall once the Patreon goes up. Hassan Piker.
Okay, go on with your story.
Hassan Piker, I'm coming to kill you.
The first one is that when I was, I must have been like 6th grade. My mom had been married to this like my parents got divorced. My mom remarried and remarried this guy, and they had like separated. And we were living in this like random house that was like an Airbnb. It was like this weird, like kind of creepy house that they would like film stuff at. Like it would just be like
porn. They film porn there.
No, not porn necessarily. It could have been
necessarily.
I don't know what it was. I just remember looking out the window once, and there's like half the house that like you couldn't go in, and so maybe that's where they filmed.
It was most certainly porn.
Yeah, it's either that or you were just in a really creepy Airbnb and they were just shooting horror movies.
Yeah, well, the most likely is that they were shooting like those like Hallmark Christmas movies, because that's like in Vancouver that they do a lot of that, or like in the suburbs at least.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Whatever you have to tell yourself, go on though.
Yeah, but it was that. So the way like I grew up, basically I would spend Christmas Eve at my dad's house and then go over to my mom's house like late at night, and then wake up and do Christmas morning at my mom's house. And so this year when we were at this house, we were only there for the one Christmas. All right. We did it was like just kind of in and out, because she had just left my stepfather, my first stepfather. There's a couple, but yeah. And I'm about to go to bed, and all of a sudden I just hear this like knocking on the front door. It's just like bang, 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 bang. I like look out the window as well, and there's like lights in the driveway, and I'm like, what is going on? And so like I kind of quietly, me and my brother sneak out to like the stairs. Like you can see what's going down on the stairs, and go like, but they can't see you. Like it was one of those like kind of curved, and like we're just like standing like listening at the top of the stairs, and it was my mom. And she was pleading with the cops. She was like, please don't arrest me right now. Please don't arrest me. Because what she had done was that when my brother and I were at her dad's house, she went over to her would be now ex-husband, and I guess went to his house, broke into the garage, got his golf clubs, and then smashed all the windows of his car. And not just like his one car, it was his car. And then I guess he had a new girlfriend, and she smashed those windows too. So it was like,
oh my God,
she smashed like 6 windows, and I guess drove off. And like he had like security cameras, so like he was just like, yeah, I know who it is. Also, she didn't break into the garage. She knew the fucking code to it, so she there was no like break into that. She just like coded her way in and then used that. And yeah, so she luckily she was like, please, it's Christmas. My kids are here. Like,
your mom pulled the please, it's Christmas.
Holy shit.
Yeah, on Christmas, because it was on Christmas Eve. Because you can tell the cops were annoyed. They're like, fuck, really? Like, I get this shift and we have to deal with this? So that one happened. And yeah, so I remember that. I've said that story on stage, and people are like, go boss woman. And so I'll say that. She's a boss mom.
Gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep.
Yeah, girl boss. My mom's a girl boss. You know, she don't need no man. Don't cross my mom. That's the big rule.
She will beat you to death with golf clubs.
She won't beat you to death, but she'll beat the things that you love, and he loved that car.
Jesus Christ. That's so much better. She won't beat you. She'll beat what you love and you care about.
Yeah, if you have a thing that you love, don't worry. It's going away. She also used to do this thing on Halloween she would start playing the music of the band Smashing Pumpkins, and she would drive around town, like, because we grew up in this small town, and she would get my brother and I and sometimes herself to go out, and she'd be like, yeah, there's like this holiday tradition in Smashing Pumpkins. And we would go out and we would like grab people's jack-o'-lanterns and then smash them like in the driveway. And at the time, like I must have been like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. So I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is cool. What I didn't realize until years later is that she would only go to the houses of people that had wronged her that year and then smash their pumpkins.
That is, your mom is my hero.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. And so she would go to my dad's house, and my dad had like was wary enough after the first year because obviously also like they're in the house, they can see who's driving up. Like it's not like it's that subtle. And so what he would do is he would strategically like switch out pumpkins. So if there was like a pumpkin that he liked the carving of, he would put that in the house and just put something else out.
And just wait, oh my God.
Yeah, so she did that. We did Smashing Pumpkins for years and years.
Your mom just like coaxed you into committing petty vandalism with her. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like when I look back on it, it was pretty fun. It was pretty funny. But at the time I would be like, and I would like, she'd be like, I didn't like piece together because I was so young, but later on it'd be because anytime someone like a light would turn on or it would be like, oh shit, it would immediately like someone's coming out of the house. That would be the time. It was like, hey boys, get back in the car. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta bail.
I just imagine like she's peeling out like, no, we left behind.
Yeah, oh no.
It's just 5 years old in a winter jacket, just like teetling toward like trying to make it.
He's got he's got a little like Dracula vamp, like just teeth, just like waddling.
Oh no.
No, he didn't waddle. He's never waddled. But yeah, no. So that's I guess the big one for traumatic Christmas story.
Yeah, that is certainly a thing.
Thank you for sharing your story with Santa, Malcolm. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What did you say?
She's just making fun of me because he doesn't think my story was dramatic enough.
I think it was traumatic. I thought it was more traumatic than mine. That's why I was like,
he's just he has a better one. He's just too scared. We'll do it. We'll coax it out of him next year.
I don't. And I think we should really turn this back on Robert and hear what horrible secrets he's kept.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll save the other story for next Christmas. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You're gonna completely forget about it by next Christmas.
Oh no, I won't forget this next one.
We'll tell the same story and we'll pretend we never heard it.
Wow, Malcolm, that's super interesting.
She did what with the pumpkins? Holy fuck.
We just we've listened back to this recording and we just say word for word what we said, even if it doesn't match up at all.
Like it's fucking primer. When we have the earpieces in, we're trying to keep events coherent.
We were just like, wait, did they cut this in from last year? And it's just like, nope, Malcolm's saying completely different. But Harper, Robert.
Never a dull day in an attack.
Oh my God. But worst traumatic Christmas story. We had recently moved to Arizona for my dad's work.
Arizona.
But my grandma visited us for Christmas. And my grandma Mimi, I love her to death, but she is like the most dramatic person in the world. But she visited us for Christmas, one of the first and second year that we had recently moved to Arizona. And that Christmas ended spectacularly. I think what really ended up happening was that my sister and her were fighting and at each other's neck. And then it ends with, and my sister can correct me because she is a listener to the podcast, what she remembers from this. But she ends by calling my sister a little whore and then drives to the airport and flies home.
We are funny. We are funny.
We are funny. We are funny.
We're funny. I like that your most traumatic story doesn't involve you. It just kind of thing in the room.
Just like everything.
No, I think it did involve me in certain ways, but I have legitimately repressed that memory.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't want to know where that notch in your skull came from.
Oh yeah, this den. I was born with it.
Oh, maybe it's Maybelline.
Ooh,
Yeah, we are on fucking fire.
we're fucking crushing it tonight.
It's Christmas.
On all cylinders.
I just want to, you know what? It's Christmas. I want to say something right now. This is my segment, but it's just a fan, a listener, if you will,
Oh my God.
gifted me a shirt that's from a quote from a past episode. And it's like a really nice shirt. I really love it.
Really? We already
Wow.
have shirts?
We have a shirt
Hold
on
on,
fan
you,
made.
you got a shirt?
We have a shirt.
No, not you said we. Malcolm has a shirt, okay? Where the fuck?
I have a shirt.
Where is my shirt?
Well, we could get a shirt. I mean, I can read it out to you.
Where's our merch store? Okay, let's hear it.
All right. I mean, it's it's from a past episode, so it's hard to read. So I have to turn on the lights in my.
This is a great start.
Oh, are you just gonna share the screen? Okay.
I mean, I can share the screen if you want.
Just read what's on the shirt.
It's okay.
Let's see how terrible you look. Let's go.
Oh no, my Alexa's on. Alexa off.
Alexa, see me nude.
This is the shirt.
Oh my goodness. Is that the
Is-
entirety of the American Psycho monologue?
It's even better. Well, Seymour, I made it despite your corrections.
It's
Ah,
the entirety
super-
of the steamed hams monologue.
Superintendent
Monologue.
Chalmers, welcome.
It's a monologue the way we do
I
it.
hope you've prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Yeah. Oh, egads! My roast is ruined. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
this
a-
is your Christmas bit?
No, this is not my Christmas bit. This was a gift. This was a gift like that was given to me.
That's fun. That's great.
Steam from the steamed hams we're going to be having. Or steamed clams.
The steamed clams up in Utica, New York.
Yeah, you're going to have to forgive me, by the way. I know I failed to mention so, and you probably guessed it at this point in the podcast, but I am not well. I am physically ill.
Yeah, you got really, really sick over the last weekend, and it's still kind of with you.
Robert Delilah essentially demanded that I make this appearance or that he would cut off my public stipend, which he is moderating for government bylaw.
Yeah, I'm gonna call your local congressman. Make sure you get off Snap, you lazy bastard.
He won't let me get breast milk for my children, and he's barricaded me inside the room until I finish recording. He's left me with 1 Calorie Mate box, and I'm not sure what to do with them.
Hey, I got you that box of Cliff Bars. You better be fucking grateful. Peon.
They're not even Cliff Bars. They're Calorie Mates. They're like biscuit bricks. What am I supposed to do? Do I dunk them in water? You never told me.
I never gave you water. You have water in there?
I have electrolyte beverage. You told me to drink it all, and it tastes kind of like nard.
Guess it is nard.
Well, another year has come and gone, and I would like to take this time to reflect on the funniest things that have happened this year.
I mean, is that something more of like a New Year's episode?
Yeah.
You want to say that for the New Year's episode?
Yeah, you say it for the New Year's episode. All right, you
Well,
do that. You little.
Say that for the New Year's episode, I guess.
It's actually kind of funny because Sasha has kind of hyped us up for these last, I want to say 4 episodes that have released since the time of recording. It's just like, oh, this is the funniest one I've ever listened to. Oh, this is great. This is the best ending line of anyone I've listened to. And
No,
it's just
that-
we can't keep that up.
The one where he's telling us that was the best ending, the best line that we've ever ended on, that was him searching, desperately reaching for something that was funny in that episode.
Listen, he's our producer. He has to make us feel
He
good. It's
has
like an
to make
age.
us feel-
He's our agent right now.
You picture Sasha, picture him in his sunglasses and a leisure suit. He's telling us, Robert Bibby, you look great. Get in the Camaro. We'll cruise.
He's our Colonel Tom Parker.
Yeah.
Are you, wait, hold on. Was that a WCW reference?
No, Colonel Tom Parker. It was Elvis's manager.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of someone else. It's like Colonel something Parker.
Colonel Wrestling.
Maybe Colonel Tom Parker did WWE.
There was a Colonel something in WCW. Colonel.
Oh no, we got Harper started on wrestling. Watch it, everybody.
It's a Christmas miracle. He's got life in him. It's time to talk about wrestling.
Colonel Robert Parker.
Harper, what was your favorite Christmas wrestling show?
Every Christmas wrestling show I've ever seen has been a tragedy because Vince McMahon has a bizarre fetish with humiliating Santa Claus, just like he does with like scatological stuff.
He probably got cucked by Santa Claus at some point.
But you think that's the root of it?
Or by a man who looks like Santa Claus.
His earliest memory was his dad dressed as Santa Claus fucking his mom. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's Colonel Robert Parker.
He saw Santa kissing his mommy.
I saw Santa railing mom tonight. Or wait, no, what is the actual song? I saw Mama kissing Santa. That's right.
I saw Mom kiss Santa Claus tonight. I don't know. I actually don't know the
I saw Mommy blowing Santa Claus.
I'm trying to think positive, like good things, positivity.
Positive affirmations with Buck Harper.
Yeah. You won't die alone if you adopt a cat.
But what if the cat dies before you?
Get a new cat.
What if you live a really, really long time and like the cat skeletons start like building in your house?
Robert, are you the type of person that stays awake at night thinking?
Yes, I am. Very much so. I barely sleep.
Do these thoughts occupy you greatly during the day?
Yes, they do.
Have I ever suggested the magic cure-all that could take away all these ills?
Xanax?
No. Better.
Oh.
Better.
It's this episode's sponsor. Frog. Quit crying.
Just as we keep Harper captive so he records, we are held captive by Frog.
You will never escape this bit as long as you have me chained to this studio.
If we ever get to like 100 episodes, I want people to tune in and still have as little context with Frog as we did in the earlier episode.
For those who don't understand, Frog is a delicious beverage-like substance.
We're like 11 episodes in. They'll understand.
There's new listeners every episode.
Robert, you don't account for the cash. There's a new listener every episode. The number is inconsistent due to several chicanerous reasons.
And every episode is better than the one before. So say our mommy Sasha.
We're being brigaded by several Christian youth groups, and they refuse to let our episodes go viral as they are supposed to. This is primarily because of Mothers Against Sasha Husband. They refuse to put any of his stuff over.
I know he's a controversial figure, but I feel like it's unfair to the rest of the podcast.
We have been through thick and thin with Sasha, and
mostly thick.
Just because of the allegations that have surfaced over the last fortnight, we are being unjustly punished for association with him. I would like to publicly tell all of you in podcast land that Sasha did not do any of the things that he was accused of on November 28th, 2022 at the Honda Civic Center.
At 3 a.m.
Nor did he commit any felonious assault at any of the following venues: the Trunk Space, the Nile Theater, the Rialto, California, the Cow Palace, the Canucks Stadium, Chase Ballpark, Wrigley Field, Madison Square Garden, Wembley, and finally, Ontario as a whole.
City or province?
And finally, we only say as of this recording. Tomorrow is a new day.
Robert, please consult with our lawyer and get that approved.
We have a lawyer? I thought Sasha was our lawyer.
No, we have connections.
Yeah, we're very connected people. Specifically, Sasha is connected.
Yeah, little known fact, I'm actually a Rothschild.
Connected to crime. Yeah, you're a Rothschild. You're Robert Rothschild.
Wait, what'd you say?
Said little known fact, I'm a Rothschild.
You're a Rothschild?
No, I'm not.
Hey, why are we all slumming it?
Yeah.
Well, because my grandpa, who had a bunch of heart transplants and that are always legally above board,
A bunch of them. I like that.
taught me a very important lesson.
I just had a few. Like he was, doing it every month. His wife was having Botox. He was having heart surgeries. No biggie.
Yeah, heart transplants. Those Malaysian kids weren't going to use them. It's fine.
Oh my God.
But he taught me a very important lesson. If you act poor, you can stay rich. And I live by that.
Give me money, you fucking curmudgeon. You piece of shit.
This is going to be like a Christmas story. I'm going to be like visited by the four ghosts.
Ooh, Robert Rothschild.
It's just us in bed sheets, yeah.
It's me.
Excuse me, can you please use my actual stage name, Delilah, please?
Robert Delilah Rothschild. Ooh.
He's still have a sneak in the
I'm
rough.
the ghost of your friends past because you didn't give them any money and now they left.
And they left for your life for good.
Help a brother out!
Buy my mixtape at Lee's.
Yeah. If you don't appease me, the cum goblin will show up.
What a troll.
You don't want that, Robert. Oh.
That's the ghost of Christmas future. That was what was underneath the hood that visited Scrooge. The cum goblin.
Yeah, they called him Mr. Slurps.
Oh God, I hate Malcolm. Why?
I didn't say that. I said they call him that. I didn't come up with the name. I'm just passing on the information. I got the information. Now you get the information.
Okay, well, where do they live, and what times are they home, and do they have a security system?
They live under your bed.
Yeah, the cum goblin lives under my bed.
He lives in the little town under your bed. It's microscopic.
Why is there a town underneath my bed?
Because the cum goblin has a community that he's a part of. All right, it's
community of
he
cum
doesn't just live
goblins?
by himself. He lives in a thriving community with a lot of other kinds of goblins, not just a cum goblin. All right.
We need to establish the cum goblin lore so no one gets confused, Robert.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
It's a thriving
cum
community
goblin lore
with a lot of cooperation. All right, and
You're
yes,
just embarrassed because they got you last night.
yeah, they got you.
They got to.
Stole your cum.
That's why I woke up feeling so refreshed.
And the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring.
Not a creature was stirring except the cum goblin.
Except the cum goblin.
He's in search of your cum.
He won't be fooled by that delicious milk you have out for Santa.
Leave a bottle of yogurt out, or else the cum goblin will steal your cum.
Full fat.
Full fat only. Make sure you leave some like overnight oats in there. Actually, maybe some honey too. I think.
Yeah,
that'd
he
be really
needs the
good.
bulk. The cum goblin's kind of bulking right now.
The cum goblin creeped while all those in the house slept, looking for oats and all those who slept.
Your voice on that, Harper, it sounds like is there something funny about the way I drive my automobile?
Oh yeah, it's the tall guy.
Is that a reference or something?
That was a Simpsons joke. Remember the tall guy who gets out of the smart car and
I
makes.
told you, I hate The Simpsons. No, I don't watch it.
Don't make me read the shirt.
Keep your fucking
is
shirt.
just Malcolm, by the way. That character is just Malcolm.
That is me.
It's the tall guy.
It's very funny. I'm a very tall guy, and not to brag, but
Brag more about it, why don't you?
Ooh, I'm Malcolm. I'm 6'6" and have a 3-inch cock.
my cock is several times bigger than 3 inches.
Several times.
Wait, several times. English is a funny language.
Yeah,
It's way bigger than that.
It's way bigger than that.
Bigger, yes.
It's big. It's biggerest than bigger.
Very bigly.
It's bigger on the inside.
It's not about.
It's not about the inches down there. It's about the inches in your heart.
I have a strong jaw.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, 6'6" beach god.
Yeah, imagine Malcolm as the lead singer of, was the lead singer or lead guitar? He's one of the guys from Black Keys. That's Malcolm.
It's the drummer.
Oh yeah, the drummer who cheated on his wife with his agent or publicist or whatnot.
The celebrities I get compared to are Patrick Harney from the Black Keys.
Hold on. Sick joke coming through. They're gonna get my cum on the ceiling.
Who's there too? Damn it. Yeah, that's Malcolm's version of Gold on the Ceiling.
Just a matter of time.
On the ceiling. I don't mind. Just a matter of time.
Cum goblin's coming for Malcolm's sperm.
Oh no, not the cum goblin.
He can't reach it if it's on the ceiling. That's why he's doing it.
Yeah, I've bested you, cum goblin. Oh no! It's on the
Malcolm!
Not the dramatization. Oh no. It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. You foiled the cum goblin.
The cum goblin will rest for another year until next Christmas, where he's going to look for your Christmas cheer.
Until next November, when he wakes up again to steal the cum of all of your friends. And no, not November, you wait and see. The cum goblin will be the one who feeds.
Yeah, and that's our eventual children's book. A Christmas-themed children's book that we're going to publish here at Seinfuck.
I don't think we can market that as a...
An adult picture book. It's like Go the Fuck to Sleep.
An adult picture book. Yes, that's much more apt.
An adult picture book.
We would just like to clarify in a statement prepared by our lawyer, Sasha, that we do not intend to market The Cum Goblin Saves the Day or The Cum Goblin Steals November as children's books. They are expressly for the purposes of adult reading.
They're for adults.
But we will be fiercely aggressive in protecting our intellectual property, that being the Cum Goblin.
We will be very litigious if you come after the Cum Goblin.
If you come for the cum goblin, we're coming on you with a lawsuit.
Come a flowing.
Do you guys? I love the fucking. You've both watched Garth Marenghi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. Did you read that article that he had? Goddamn, I'm trying to find it. I had it in my bookmarks. It was so fucking funny. Oh yeah, he did. It was Garth Marenghi. Many writers cite me as an influence, and I will be suing them all.
I love Garth Marenghi so much. His lines are so brilliant. Like, my favorite one of all time is like, I know writers that use subtext, and they're all cowards. Yeah, huge pop for that one.
Oh, god damn it. I don't know. Garth Marenghi, I'm super sad it only did get like 6 episodes, for fuck's sake.
You and him were buddies, right?
You and him were buddies.
Well, he's got the new novel, right? He's got that novel coming out, Garth Marenghi's Terradome.
No, I haven't read it.
I won't stand in your way. Come a-flowing. Come a flying.
Come as you are.
Let's talk about movies.
Well, it's not time for the fuckies and the suckies yet.
No, that'll come after.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the fuckies and suckies. We'll do that in the new year.
Let me tell you something. Boy, I've sucked a fat one this episode. Let me tell you.
Well, you're sick. I mean, there's nothing like Christmas than being like sick.
Let me tell you what's like Christmas at this point. I want to stay at home and not get any phone calls or receive any mail. I want to shut my doors and sleep for 8 hours. Thank you. Bah. Humbug.
Yeah, and then he's going to be visited by the ghosts of obligations past.
That's not even funny.
Why did you flake out on us, Harper? We had plans!
Because I'm gay. No, I'm gay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to seem like a bigot. Oh, my God. Here's a shower thought I was thinking about the other day. Do you guys think that the first person to clog a toilet was also the first guy to invent the plunger?
Do you think that women were allowed to use toilets? This is a genuine question.
But, like, he must have been the guy to invent the plunger.
You keep saying
right?
he. I gotta keep asking you, do you think women were allowed to use toilets? I'm just saying that we should share the blame if there's a possibility.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
Do you think that women were allowed to use? Because if not, that would explain it. But
I guess the question is it was the first toilet just an outhouse?
No, I was more thinking like actual indoor plumbing first one. Because that's like, there's like 2 kind of terrifying options with that one, right? Like either one, that's just a dead toilet now and they got to get a new one. Or 2, the plunger just sort of already existed for some reason.
Yeah, I bet a woman clogged the first toilet.
Why are you doing this?
Well, I bet they left the seat down too.
It leaves the other shower question, which is when Alexander Graham Bell made the first phone call, who did he call?
His neighbor, actually.
You know what? You just ruined a good bit.
It's not a good bit.
No, I had a bit, and now it's ruined. God damn.
No. Okay. Who did he call, Malcolm? Who did he call? Tell me.
Ghostbusters! Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Robert! You've made the first phone call to me.
I'm getting a call from Alexander Graham Bale, ladies and gentlemen, and he's telling me that Malcolm's jokes suck.
Quick huddle, boys. Quick huddle, everybody.
Yeah. Okay. Quick huddle. What's up?
Sometimes, yeah. Here's the thing: is that sometimes if I lean forward too far, my dick falls asleep. Right? If I'm leaning forward too far for too long, my dick falls asleep, and then I wake up, and my dick doesn't. What do I do?
Is this a listener writing in, or
What?
Dear Seinfuck podcast?
No, I'm asking you for advice. My dick
Dick
is.
fall is asleep.
Okay, but I got to think about the logistics of this. So are you like sleeping in your chair? Because I would just recommend to not do that anymore.
Oh, I guess if that would fix it.
Listen, it's not November anymore. You can jerk off.
My thing is, my dick is so huge.
You go to look down, you're like, you go to the doctor, my dick, it's so big. And it's like, Harper, I've got some bad news. That's not your dick. That's a tumor.
That's a tumor.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
My reputation.
Your reputation?
My finances.
You're worried. You have a tumor in your dick and you're worried about your reputation?
My fucking finances.
In this reality, Harper has just signed a deal with TLC. He's got a new show called My Big Fat Cock Life.
Big fat Greek dick.
My Big Fat Greek Dick. In it, he goes back to Greece because he says that's where his family's originally from, and then learns his language. But because of his giant dick, he has a hard time going between the islands. It's from the producer.
How is it that hard to go between the islands if you just have a massive dick?
It's so big. That's the problem.
It's just the wind resistance. You have to get like in a separate rowboat.
Every time he gets on a boat, it kind of sinks a little bit, so no one else wants to get on the boat. But when he gets off the boat, and I'm talking to any size boat, right? We're talking big boats, little boats. Not little boats because Harper doesn't have a little.
Man's going around on a cruise ship and it just sunk like 1.5 feet.
1.5 feet, right? It's just a little scary, but that's because he's got such an enormous penis. But it turns out the penis isn't a penis; it's a tumor. It's from the creators of MILF Manor.
That is actually that might be a good hypothetical. Okay, so.
Wait,
guys, one day you wake up with just a massive schlong, like
or a tumor or a schlong.
Schlong.
Okay, well, it would probably be miserable, but go ahead.
But I'm not talking about like hike it over the shoulder.
Not like a medically massive penis.
I'm talking about like you got 12 inches down there now.
Okay, sure.
And it's like a meaty 12. Like can't go wrong with this dick.
Does it make your mouth water thinking about it?
Shut the fuck up. Okay, but this is like a very sudden thing. You just wake up with it. And then obviously what you do, well, if you aren't American, you go to your doctor and he tells you it's a tumor and that either you're going to operate it or you can and you're going to never be able to use your dick again. They're just going to have to take out the tumor, or you can keep it and still use it and live out the remainder of your life, which he says is about a year or 2 years. Which do you choose?
So it is a tumor.
That is what I'm saying. It is a tumor.
Okay.
So but it's like, let's put the caveat that you're not going to give anyone cancer by fucking them. So
never use my cock again or have a 12-inch penis for 3 years. I'm gonna say that it would be a short-lived life, but I would do what I can to do it.
So hold on. So I can use, like, is it that every time I use my enormous penis, my life expectancy goes down a little bit? Or is it just like,
life expectancy doesn't change. It's just like a normal.
Because I'm going, you know what? If I got 3 years left and I got that big of a member, guys, I'm entering the porn industry. I'm going out in 3 years.
I'm leaving a legacy.
Let
me tell you something. This is a particularly directed question as well, Malcolm, because as you know, this is only a 1-inch upgrade for me.
As he knows. What have you guys been up to?
We went to the pool once, right? We had a share change.
We have a production company.
It's in one of those houses that Malcolm used to stay at with his mom and his new stepdad.
It's Robert Delilah Sucks Dick Incorporated.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's my screen name, by the way.
That's your screen. Isn't that literally a joke from Friends that Phoebe's twin sister like uses her name to do porn?
Hmm?
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 Anyway.
Weirdly enough, that's my password for everything.
What? Hmm?
No, yeah, it's you don't know how many M's there are.
Yeah, it changes every time they ask you to reset it. Literally and figuratively. I am
So
your
what were
fluffer.
you? So you guys would both choose to keep the dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no life.
I said, I'd use it and then I'd get famous and I'd die. And when I say famous, I'm talking famous in the parts of the internet you don't want your parents to know about.
Clarify here.
But your dad definitely knows about.
Well, my dad's dead, so it's fine. I'll be joining him in 3 years.
Everyone else's dad knows about it, Malcolm.
Yeah, I don't care about everyone else's dad. Everyone else's dad. I want to walk into a dive bar where a bunch of old dads are. I want to give them high fives. I want them to be like, hell yeah, that guy. Fucks.
Hey, it's the guy on Reddit that has 2 penises. High five, brother.
It's not a separate penis. It's just the penis you have just gets huger.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets huger.
If you didn't get the reference,
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine.
No, I didn't get that reference. What is that of references of Harper?
And don't worry, I will be on MILF Manor this season because of my dick. Everyone said, yeah, you guys have not even acknowledged the MILF Manor references I've been dropping.
Well, that's because I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't know what MILF Manor is.
It's a new reality show on TLC that's going to be coming out January 15th.
So it's not even out yet, and you want us to get references for it?
Yeah, well, the trailer dropped.
I just want to fucking let you know you're a cum brain.
He's a coomer.
Yeah, big old cum brain. Yeah, you're a coomer.
You're just jealous. You're just jealous of my internet prowess.
I'm jealous of all your stolen cum.
Yes, the cum goblin.
I'm not. Allison,
is my number one target.
He is my greatest assistant. No one can get cum out of a dick like
I
Malcolm.
leave with full containers.
Every time.
I just wanted to get your answer on this hypothetical, Robert. You seemed awfully. Why would you get the tumor removed? Is that what you're saying?
You know, I was honestly, I probably thought about this more than I maybe should, but I think I'd probably lose the dick. I know that makes me sound like such a pussy.
It does a little bit.
Yeah. You guys like, yeah. but I could just like do that thing that actually, I don't know. Because you know that one guy who got the...
it would be 12 inches.
No. Because you know how that one guy, when his dick got blown off, it got replaced by his index finger?
That's not fucking cool.
that's not a thing. What are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
totally a thing.
It's a thing. It's just not fucking cool.
But I'm just like thinking about that as just like, would that be something I'd really want? Like my finger is smaller than my dick, much smaller than my dick, and I have long fingers.
Okay, calm down. All right, brag about it. Jesus. Let's move on to our next fucking segment.
Yeah, what's your segment? Oh no, did you already have a segment? I'm
Fucking
fucking
freak.
so tired.
It's fan mail.
Oh
A
yeah,
Christmas
okay.
edition.
of course.
Fan mail going.
Christmas fan mail.
Christmas edition.
Yeah, 'tis the season to be fan mail. Tra la 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 la.
Fuck you.
To be fan mail. We're gonna talk about that.
Sasha, can you please put some royalty-free Christmas music in the background?
Put some sleigh bells. Put some jolly ho ho hoing.
On the
printed-
first day of Christmas, my fan gave to me some fan mail in a fan tree.
On the second day of Christmas,
No,
my
no,
fans
stop,
gave to
stop,
me
stop, stop,
a
stop,
pipe
stop. What are you
bomb.
doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
There's a
that.
pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Don't send us pipe bombs.
Hey, who told
up?
you that you could fucking do a parody musical in the middle of this episode?
It was like most of what you did for the beginning of the
What
episode.
the fuck is he on about? Okay, we're going to read this fan letter, all right? We're going to do it very graciously and with pomp and circumstance. And Sasha's going to put some beautiful royalty-free Christmas music behind this, okay?
And
Are you in
play
the fucking
like
Christmas?
Sasha, if you could, just real quick, if you could play like as much of the Afro Man Because I Got High Christmas song as you can, getting away with it, If you can't, cut this out, but if you can, it's very funny.
We have a list of demands.
All right.
Colt 45 Christmas, that's right.
No, that's how the letter starts. We have a list of demands.
Oh no.
We have your loved ones, and they will not be having a Merry Christmas unless you send us the following. Producer Sasha's paycheck. 20, count them, 20 jars of semen.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
From who I think it is.
This better not be from who we think it is.
Parentheses. Exclude Malcolm from this activity. Item number 3. $400 cash.
Only
So he wants
100? Only? It's not a lot.
Sasha's salary and then $400 on top of that.
They offered a paltry explanation that has to do with the banking system, but since it has something to do with electronic interference, I don't really understand what they're getting at.
All right.
6 jars of Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh.
But we're gonna use... Wait, the vapor rub? Anything else that they're demanding?
They're also demanding a small houseboat. Funded by Malcolm.
Wait, why do I have to fund the houseboat?
They want all of these items sent to my residence, Buck Harper's.
What are you gonna do with 6 jars of Vicks Vapor Rub?
What are you gonna do with all the jars of semen?
All right, you caught me. I was trying to get you to do my Christmas shopping for me, okay?
Why are you gifting Vicks Vapor Rub?
Anybody who wants some with that many jars. All right, the real letter goes as follows.
It actually would be a great white elephant gift. It's just a jar of a Costco-sized container of Vicks Vapor Rub.
I mean, a lot of people do get sick over the holidays, so I mean, there certainly would be useful. It would be used.
Yeah, they get sick because they don't want to talk to their shitty family members. They go, I'm so sick. All right, anyways, I'm gonna go watch. I haven't finished watching White Lotus yet, so I'm gonna go watch that on HBO Max. Oh, okay.
All right, but for real, we do have a fan letter here.
We actually do have a fan letter.
We have been getting emails to our Seinfuck Gmail address. Malcolm, if you could plug that for us phonetically once more.
Yeah, it's seinfrick@gmail.com. That's SEINFRICK@gmail.com.
And this letter's coming to us a bit late, and this was sent to us on the weekend of Thanksgiving. This comes from Paul in Des Moines. He says, "Hello, Seinfucks. My name is Paul, and I'm from Des Moines. I would like to ask each and every one of you what the most awkward Thanksgiving interaction you've had with your family is. If centered around politics, bonus points. Thank you for taking the time to read this on air. The cash will be deposited to your accounts shortly after. Paul." Okay.
Wait, Thanksgiving? You're just trying to one up my Halloween story. You're just jealous.
No, this just happened.
What's your Halloween story?
Yeah,
The
that's
one I just said about the smashing
on.
pumpkin. Gee, oh my God.
Is that a Halloween story or a Christmas story?
That was a Halloween story.
Disqualified.
No, I know when I had a Christmas story and it
Disqualified.
went into because Robert wants to sleep with my mother and
What? Where does that come from?
Who doesn't? Who hasn't?
We'll just play back the recording. It's all in the subtext, all right? He's been licking his lips this whole time.
In the subtext.
He's been licking his lips from the moment I said the story.
Just licking my chops, waiting for that in with your mom there, Malcolm.
Yeah.
That's why I'm friends with you. That's why I've always ever been friends with you.
That's why you're going to MILF Manor. That's why you want to go to MILF Manor.
You can't trust Robert. You can't trust Robert with your mom's phone number. That's something I learned early on. He will call them.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he'll be like, "Hey, baby, what baby girl, what are you up to tonight?"
He's phoned my mother several times and asked her if my stepdad was away.
God
And
damn it.
I was told about this at a different date, and I respectfully told Robert that he will never be my stepdad, and if he wants to smash and pass me, that's fine, but he can't do that to my mom.
Wait. Can we just cut it there?
No.
Just if he wants to smash and pass me.
No, we got about 3 more minutes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Cut this. We're gonna add another minute on to this.
No,
this
you leave
timer
this
that
in. You leave the raw footage in. All right. This is this is how we do it on the Seinf
It's
Fuck
always
podcast.
usually me. I'm usually the one saying cut it. I will point that out.
Yeah, you should stop doing that.
You're killing the mood.
You're really bringing
Well,
it down.
yeah, I'm sorry. The mood wasn't great.
Sexual healing.
Oh no, the mood wasn't great. That's true. I've been thinking about leaving the podcast.
Again, I thought you said that like last time we
I'm
recorded.
going to start a new podcast with my friend Robert and Malcolm
A different Robert and Malcolm.
Different Robert Malcolm.
called Seinfuck.
This is really confusing.
Just layers.
Wow, Harper's names are switched on this podcast too.
Hey,
He's
Robert.
Harper Buck in this one.
Have we ever done your baseline test, Robert?
Cells interlinked.
What does it feel like to hold someone's hand?
Oh, god damn it. Cells. Interlinked.
Cells
Between
upon
cells,
cells.
interlinked. It's a great movie. I want to point that out. We got to end this on like a Christmassy thing.
On the first day of Christmas, what your love gave to me.
Syphilis and HIV.
Hey, that's pretty good.